Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and I've made a new pick a card read for you. How does your person feel about you at the moment? Well, let's find out. Now, I've made 3 readings here. It's a timeless reading. Whenever you're finding this video, it's good to go. You've been drawn to it for a reason. Now, each one of these readings, they've got a deeper dive. So that's an extended reading that goes with it. If you find that it is your story, could be a story, want it to be a story, and you want even more information, especially about your side of things, then you might want to get that. So toward the end of these readings, I'll be popping a link for up there. You can also find a link for those in the description box and in the comments below. And in the description box and in the comments below is where you can find your timestamps to fast forward to your reading. So all you need to do now is take your pick. Which one would you like? Would you like the flower? No, the crystal. The crystal is out with this card. When it comes to matters of the heart, there's no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. Or would you like the flower? The flower, it's getting floppy now, is out with the deep in your heart. You already know the answer. Do what feels right. Or would you like the shell? And the shell is out with the healing card. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. So take your pick now, and don't forget to click like before you click off down there. Click that subscribe button if you're new and leave a comment. That'll get you an entry into a prize draw for a free reading with me worth 160 Australian dollars at the end of the month. So good luck with winning that. Now, as we'll get in that deeper dive as well, that gets you entered into the second draw. I give away 2 private readings each month at the end of the month. So good luck with winning those. I do a today's tarot every single day of the year, and I go live 3 times a week in my psychic cafe show as well here on YouTube. Come along sometime. I give 1 question readings in there amongst other things like drinking coffee and chatting and tarot cards for the collective and stuff like that. Would love to see you in there. Book yourself in for one of those 1 question readings in it. I will pop a link for it in the description box below and also up there too. You can book in beforehand because I'll do all the pre-book readings right at the start of the next live show, and then I'll send you the link to the replay. So for those of you that can't make it live, you can still get those 1 question readings with me. Alternatively, just come live and you go, well, I'm live, and I'll do it right away for you. I also offer private readings from my website, BeHealing.com. Find a link for that in the description box below and also up there too. And I get those out within 48 hours of your ordering them. I make 3 of these pick a card reads a week as well, so good reasons to be subscribed to my channel. Take a pick now, crystal, flower or shell. I'll see you in your reading. So if you chose the crystal and this one's for you, crystals, let's find out how your person feels about you at the moment. Now, as usual, crystals, it's going to be a deeper dive to this. That's an extended reading that goes with it. If you find that it is your story, could be a story, want it to be a story, you might want to get that for even more. If you do, toward the end of the reading, we'll be popping a link for it up there. You can also find a link for that in the description box and in the comments for this video. So, how does your person feel about you at the moment? Let's find out. Delight. Oh, they're delighted by you. They find you absolutely delightful. Well, that's a good start. Let's see. What else? Magic maker. Think you're magic. They think that what you do and who you are is just magic. So they might see you manifesting things, being amazing. This person worships the ground you walk on. They think you're really cool. They think you're really amazing, delightful. Yes, I feel like this person's in love with you. Generosity, empathy. You've got so many good qualities. You're generous, you're empathetic, you communicate well, you look after yourself, recharge. Perhaps you're a very relaxed kind of a person. This person's impressed. Flossie. What else? I call her Flossie sometimes. Her real name's Brenda, I think. The world. She's a feral cat that just decided to move in. The world. She's not feral anymore. The world card. So they think the world of you. Now, the world card could be about travel as well. You might be from a different place than them. Tell us more. 9 of Cups. You're their wish fulfillment. You make their heart happy. You give them the warm and fuzzies. This is really sweet. Now, what's this story here? 10 of Swords, Queen of Cups, 3 of Cups, 4 of Swords, and the Hermit. Okay. Right. 10 of Swords. They think that you've been through painful endings, Queen of Cups, and you deserve so much. The 3 of Cups, to see you around other people, but like taking care of yourself. Four of Swords, taking a step back and hermit, being by yourself. So they might see you as being a bit guarded here. They see that you deserve so much, but perhaps being around people, 10 of Swords and the 3 of Cups, that you've had to protect yourself from. Take a step back and you're by yourself and you take care of yourself and you protect yourself. So they're seeing that in you. They're seeing that you've got so much to offer with all of these beautiful things: generosity, empathy, communicating, recharge. Perhaps seeing you as recharging yourself, yeah? Too. There is a self-care element to this as well that you've got, and they're noticing that. You're taking care of yourself. So tell us why the World card is here, please. They think the world of you. You want to offer you something, Page of Materials. Could be starting out really slowly. Ace of Voices is, they've got a lot of thoughts of you and they want to start something off. They see you as being very strong as well and very courageous too. Yeah, they do want to offer you something with this Page of Materials, but the Page of Materials, in fact, all of the materials, all of the Pentacles cards are the slowest ones in the deck, you know. It's tangible, though. I mean, it's real. So this isn't just like pie in the sky. This is someone that's thinking of actually having something with you, offering you something, but they might be really slow about it, just with that. And burden and self-love. Oh, okay. So this is why I'm picking up on them noticing how you take care of yourself and how you love yourself and all of that kind of thing, is that they've got a lot of burdens. Perhaps they are learning to put themselves first, to take good care of themselves too, and to love themselves too. They could have a lot on the plate at the moment with that burden card. I think they are impressed by the way you handle yourself, and perhaps you don't take on burdens anymore. You might have learned not to do that. Anyway, you're the wish fulfillment, the 9 of Cups. Tell us about this 9 of Cups, please. The 5 of Inspiration, but they feel like they're reaching higher for you. So you might feel like a little bit out of their league, like they need to improve themselves in order to impress you. But you're the wish fulfillment, yeah. So this person looks up to you. It's duality, abundance, and growth behind that. Okay. So duality, they're in two minds about this because what? Because of money and growth there. So they could be feeling like that you're out of their league, and they feel like if they had more money, they'd be within your league. So, you know, that Page of Materials, it is very grounded kind of an energy. Like, I need to give a good offer to crystals. So they might be thinking very logically about money and about what they've got to offer you tangibly like that. Someone that kind of takes what they offer in relationships seriously. Anyway, this story, 10 of Swords, Queen of Cups. I see you as kind of being hurt by other people and very much being by yourself. Knight of Emotions, they want to come in like Mr. Romance. Knight of Emotions, yeah, with romance. They want to love you. They want to be the one. So, yeah, it's like they want to come in on the horse, knight in white shining armor, and be with you. They see you as kind of being alone, the hermit. No. After being hurt by other people, seeing you taking care of yourself, and they feel like they're the one to come in and love you. It feels to me like they're learning self-love as well. They're learning to take good care of themselves too. And that's why they're noticing it in you. Like, people don't notice these things within us. Do you know what I mean? If someone isn't on the path to loving themselves and that self-love, they're going to look at someone like you and me taking good care of themselves and think really selfish, you know. But if someone is looking up to you and they recognize that self-love, it's because they can love themselves, they're already loving themselves and doing the self-love for themselves, or they're very close to that. They're on the path to that. They're very close to that. We get judged by those that are not even on the path to that, are nowhere near that kind of an energy. You know, it's like if you're a confident person, the people that are nowhere near that energy will call you arrogant, whereas the people that are on the trajectory to being confident themselves, they'll call you confident, right? So it's a matter of perception. Stripping illusions is behind that. Stripping illusions is behind that. It's almost like they don't... I'm getting that they're not BSing themselves about being in the knight in white shining armor. Like, they're not the one that to rescue you. They know that, but they feel like that they're the one for you, to be with you. I think this person wants to be your equal. Tell us more. How are they feeling about crystals? When it comes to matters of the heart, there's no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. Nice. So they're realizing that this is a choice, and it always is, right? It's not like there's someone earmarked for us and that's our right person and all we've got to do is find them. We get to choose who to be in relationship with, and the wiser we get at choosing and noticing the signs of what makes a person who they really are, you know. We get careful about that, don't we? And we get to notice the signs of who someone's being rather than what they're saying. You can go on a date with someone and it can be blah, 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 and they tell us all kinds of things. And we can get some information from that, but it's more important about who they're being and who they can be to us and how they make us feel. That's more important, right? Be proud of yourself. They're really proud of you. That's really nice. I feel like your person is on a trajectory to self-esteem and self-confidence and all of that kind of thing, of really being the best person that they can be, and they're seeing that from you too, and it very much feels like they want to be equal. There's effort coming out here. This is someone that wants to make an effort in this relationship, an effort for you, and daydream very much in their fantasies at the moment about you. But this is someone that really does want to give you something in relationship. Holding on, very much attached to you, and self-worth. I feel like your person needs to grow in self-worth before they can come toward you. Okay. Let's get some messages out from them. What would they like to say? I miss you. When you're not around, they miss you. Our story isn't over yet. I wish I could take it back. So they've done something or said something or not done something or said something that they're regretting. They've got a slowness about them, so it might just be that. They're regretting like taking it so slowly or not taking an opportunity when they had it. What else do they want to say? They believe that you're their divine counterpart. You're made for each other. This is quite a deep person. I ran away because I felt I couldn't live up to your needs and expectations, so they weren't feeling good enough. So this, I wish I could take it back. The action that they didn't take, or what they did say or didn't say, they ran away. They didn't step up to the plate then because they felt like they weren't good enough, really. But water under the bridge, they're hoping that you can move forward from this point. Well, there you go. Oh, one of these two. Okay. Love endures. This is a love that lasts. So they, perhaps over time, this person is taking it slowly. Perhaps over time, the feelings for you haven't gone away. It endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. This is someone that's in it for the long haul. Very nice. Well, there you go. That is what I've got for you. If that sounds like it is your story, it could be a story, you want it to be a story, you might want to get that deeper dive for even more. If you do, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. It's 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now, and it's an instant watch kind of a thing. You do need to type your email address in very carefully. Get that wrong, you won't receive it. Now, the email, it might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your spam, junk, or promotions folder. Do check those places. In that email, you will see a link to the crystal, the flower and the shell. Click on the crystal on a device that you can open PDFs with. In that PDF, amongst other things, you'll see a picture of a video, and when you click on that, if it doesn't take you right away to a video, just try it on a different device and it will. So thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to click like before you click off down there. Click that subscribe button if you're new and leave a comment. That'll get you an entry into that prize draw for a free reading with me at the end of the month. As we'll get in that deeper dive as well, that'll get you entered into the second draw too. So 2 chances to win that private reading with me worth 160 Australian dollars. But if this is where you're leaving me, good luck with all of this. If you're coming with me to that deeper dive for even more on Let's Focus on You now, then I'll see you in there very shortly. So if you chose the flower, then this one's for you. Flowers, let's find out how your person feels about you at the moment. Now, as usual, flowers. There's going to be a deeper dive to this. That's an extended reading that goes with it. So if you find that it is your story, could be a story, want it to be a story, then you might want to get that for even more. If you do, toward the end of the reading, I'll be popping a link for it up there. You can also find a link for that in the description box and in the comments for this video. So how does flowers person feel about them at the moment? Let's see. Delight. You got the same one as the crystal. So they're delighted by you. They think you're awesome. How cool. Wouldn't it be bizarre if it was exactly the same reading? I know a lot of you that always choose like the same ones. Each time crystal and flowers, often there's crossover. I think sometimes with the shell as well. Like it might be flower and crystal, or you might be crystal and shell, or you might be flower and shell, you know. What else? How they feel about flowers, please. Oh, it's different. Vision, okay. Dreaming of you, dreaming of a future with you is what it feels like. Absolutely delighted by you. Something about your looks as well. I think you're gorgeous. What else? Optimism. Very optimistic about this. Okay, tell us more. How do flowers person feel about them? Well, they're a bit anxious. Okay, so 7 of Cups. Confused about choices that they've got to make. It feels like a heavy burden to me. It feels like they're taking this choice very seriously. 9 of Swords, they've got a lot of anxiety. Could be an anxious type of person, this. Overthink things. 6 of Pentacles, I feel like they've got a lot to reciprocate. You've got a lot to give in relationship. They've got a lot to give in relationship. This is someone that's taken this decision really seriously. But they're confused about choices. How come? 7 of Cups. Why are they confused about choices? 7 of Inspiration. Protecting themselves, protecting you, protecting what they've got. Ace of Materials, wanting to give you a big offer for the long term. And the 4 of Voices, trying to chill out about it. Okay, this is somebody who has rushed into relationships before without really being sure. So they're taking the time this time in order to protect it. There's something about it being private too. You've got people around you, like if you know each other through a work situation, or there's mutual friends or people around you, it's protecting this so it's not a subject of gossip or something like that. So they want to be relaxed about it. They want a relaxed approach to this, to not make it a big deal, to not be gossiped about. Wow, your person overthinks things. They want to give you a big offer, Ace of Materials. They also don't want to make a big deal of it. So yeah, they're confused by the choices because part of them wants to make a big deal of it. Part of them doesn't want you both to be gossiped about to protect the relationship so that it's a bit more private. That they're finding it difficult to know the approach in order to take so that they can make all of that come true because it seems at odds with each other. This person might not know how to approach you because of that, because they want to make it private and perhaps you're never alone together or something like that, you know, or, you know, you're in a work situation and it's just impossible to see you privately and people not know about it or something like that. Feminine energy. They know that you deserve to receive, and they know that it's them that's got to step up here, and so they're just really unsure about their approach. 9 of Swords, and they've got a lot of anxiety about it too. Tell us why. Knight of Materials, taking things really slowly. You're so attractive. Queen of Inspiration. And the Sun, you make them really happy. So why are they anxious? Well, they're taking it so slowly and you're so attractive. So they think that like you're going to be scooped up by someone else and they're going to miss out. You make their inner child happy. So they think they're going to miss out. They think that their slow approach is going to cause them to miss out because you're so good looking and you're so attractive that they think that them biding their time with this, or yeah, just taking their time with it is going to cause them to miss out. So that's what the anxiety is about. And what's behind that? What's behind that? Psychic development and home. Psychic development at home. So they've got this psychic connection with you. Perhaps they are aware that you're dating or something like that, or feel like you're open to other people. And home, it feels like home. But there is this thing, I don't know what your situation is, but there's home or work situation, and they feel something might be compromised, or other people knowing about it, or something like that. A bit too close to home. Being careful because it's a bit too close to home. I don't know. Anyway, reciprocation, Six of Pentacles. Feel like you've got a lot to offer each other. And it's reciprocated, you know. We like that. Reciprocal energy. Muse of Voices, they're really clear on that. The Devil, the Queen of Materials. Okay. And the Tower. So, fears, the Devil. This person is fearful. Queen of Materials, you're very stable. And the Tower, like things might fall apart. So, you can reciprocate that they are afraid that what it is that they're building could fall apart, their stability, perhaps their financial stability or something like that. So they might be afraid that, for example, that they'll lose their job, and that puts the relationship under jeopardy. The Seven of Inspiration says they're confused about their choices because they want to protect this. So it's more than protecting the privacy of this relationship and all of that. They think it might cause them to lose their job or their financial security and all of that, and cause everything to fall apart. So this person is afraid to come towards you. So even though they can reciprocate and they've got plenty to give you now, in the moving forward on this, they're afraid that that will cause it not to be true. And they're seeing you as being really stable and successful in all of this, and that makes them really fearful. Whoa, okay. What's behind that then? Really fearful, this person, right? A lot of this is about fear. There's truth behind that too, so they kind of know it's true. That even coming towards you could wreck everything. Dang, okay. They're optimistic, though. Kind of, but fearful. Optimistic, but fearful. Tell us more, how they're feeling. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. Could be really important to them. There's probably other things that are important to them, like the job, perhaps, too. So this is why they're being really careful. Go deeper. They feel like this could be a really deep relationship. They want to take it further. They want to go deeper. Got the romance card there. So they're feeling romantic towards you. They want to do romantic things with you. You've got self-love and balance as well. They feel like this is, you know, you can both take care of yourselves, take care of each other, be in a very balanced relationship. Perhaps they're seeing you loving yourself and realizing, you know, this one takes care of themselves, I take care of myself. This can be a balanced relationship. Perhaps I've had relationships, perhaps you have too, of people that don't take care of themselves, and you try and take care of them, and it just goes horribly wrong, doesn't it? Because we can't really take care of anyone else that isn't taking care of themselves. Got a trap and bad choices, yeah. Just as I'm talking about that. So, yeah, there is fearful here. They've got fears. This person has got fears that of things going wrong. Not things going wrong in this relationship, things going wrong in their life because of this relationship. Okay. I just tapped in a bit of despair energy though. There could be something in the past where they kind of despaired. A situation perhaps that went wrong and left them in a state of despair. They think the world of you and they miss you when you're not around. This was just a fling. I don't know how true that is. I want to work things out. They want things to work out. They are optimistic, but very fearful. The fears aren't about you, though. The fears aren't about you in relationship to them. It's about all the peripherals. What else would they like to say? I'm battling inner demons. Yeah, they've got a lot of fears and anxieties. Betrayal. They could have been betrayed in the past as well. And things gone terribly wrong, especially when they were giving a lot to a situation. I'm faced with constant reminders of you, like hearing your name all over the place, people talking about you, coming up in conversation over and over again. It's like they can't ignore this. I'm working up the courage to contact you. Okay, well, it just seems like a matter of time for this person to come toward you. They've got to deal with these internal fears first. Well, if that sounds like it is your story, it could be a story, you want it to be a story, you might want to get that deeper dive for even more. If you do, I will pop a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box in the comments below. It's 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. And it's an instant watch kind of a thing. You do need to type your email address in very carefully. Get that wrong, you won't receive it. Now, the email, it might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your spam, junk, or promotions folder. Do check those places. In that email, you will see a link to the crystal, the flower, and the shell. Click on the flower on your device that you can open PDFs with. In that PDF, amongst other things, you'll see a picture of a video, and when you click on that, if it doesn't take you right away to a video, just try it on a different device and it will. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like before you click off down there. Click that subscribe button if you're new. Leave a comment, that'll get you an entry into that prize draw for a free reading with me at the end of the month. As we'll get in that deeper dive as well, that'll get you entered into the second prize draw for a free reading with me. So good luck with winning those, and good luck with all of this if this is where you're leaving me. But if you're coming with me to that deeper dive read, then I'll see you in there very shortly. So if you chose the shell and this one's for you, shells, let's find out how your person feels about you at the moment. Now, as usual, shells, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That's an extended reading that goes with it. If you find that it is your story, could be a story, want it to be a story, then you might want to get that for even more. If you do, toward the end of the reading, we'll be popping a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. So let's get straight into your reading and find out how your person feels about you at the moment. Empowerment. Nice. They're feeling strong. They're feeling empowered. Brave. Perhaps. Magic maker. So they're feeling like you're magic. Might be feeling like they're magic too, making something happen. This blue card is giving me a lot of, the blue is giving me a lot of clarity here and calm. Calm as well. Protection. Okay, so they could be protective of you and they want to protect this. But they're feeling very powerful and strong. Okay. Tell us more. What's going on here? How are they feeling? Yeah, there you go. King of Wands. Page of Pentacles. Early days in all of this. Not so sure yet, but they're feeling very strong in themselves. Ace of Wands, a lot of attraction to you, a lot of physical attraction to you is the Ace of Wands. You want to start something and it's very physical. King of Wands, kind of person that claims what it is that they want. They get what it is that they want. Sometimes they can break some rules. The King of Wands are very much a go-getter and very much in their passion as well. And strength, they're feeling really strong. So this is someone that's really sure of themselves and they want you. Interesting, this protection message. Well, let's find out more. So Page of Pentacles, very much early days. Knight of Emotions, but they want to take you out on a date, move towards you romantically like that. They want to make something of this. This person's going to pursue you with these energies for sure. What's behind that is inner journey and changes. Right, so they've been doing some internal work and making changes in their life. They're sure that this is what they want. And they're creating change. Like they've just got so much powerful energy. Like, I'm going to make this happen. I'm going to do this. The kind of person that says, just watch me, I'm going to do this, you know. Not necessarily just in this relationship, you know, but they might have told their friends, see that shell over there? I'm going to be with her. Is that kind of person. Or like, I'm going to be really successful in this. You know, they'll speak out like that and be really sure of themselves. They've got a lot of passion. This Ace of Wands, it's, they definitely want to start something with you, and it is early days. They want to take a risk on that. Like, this person really wants you, physically especially. And what's behind that? I'm going to take those, you know. Sacred space. They might be taking the time over this, like honoring your space and their space too. But there's this anger in past, present, and future. They could be fueled by anger. So sometimes masculine, they feel very masculine. Sometimes masculine energies can get into this, like, I'm going to claim what it is that I want and break some rules and be macho in that kind of a way because I'm angry in the past of not getting what it is that I want, you know? So I think that it could be fueled by anger, this person. Their passion could be fueled by anger, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Anger is the correct response, emotional feedback response to injustice, to, like, we can be angry with ourselves for not, like, taking the steps that we should have taken, you know? It's a correct response. So it's not necessarily a bad thing. I'm not particularly getting this person is like full of rage or whatever and watch out for this person. But with this past, present, and future, it's like they don't want to make the same mistakes again. They could have made themselves angry. So, yeah, they're going to be strong and come at ya. King of Wands. What's all of this? 8 of emotions, falling in love with you. 10 of emotions, thinking you're the happily ever after. 7 of emotions, kind of confused about the choices. But page of inspiration. The words to you, the way that they communicate to you is going to be full of passion. 3 of emotions, could be other people around here as well. Could be other people involved. Could be dating other people as well. Or believing that you are. But yeah, I mean, what they say to you, it's going to be full of passion. It's going to be you're gorgeous and like what they want to do to you and all of that kind of thing. But this Ace of Emotions and the 10 of Emotions, they're falling in love with you and they feel like you could have the happily ever after. So there's a lot on this. The 7 of Emotions, confusion about choices that they've got to make, could be about their approach. But I don't think anything's going to stop them from being themselves in this King of Wands energy and kind of telling you what they want to do to you. What they want to do to you. That 3 of Emotions is a little bit of a worry there because I am getting third party kind of an energy. This person wants you. What's behind that? Transformation. Oh yeah, changes and in a journey. So they are going through change at the moment. Okay, so this whole 3 of Emotions are the people involved. It's not necessarily, I'm not feeling as much worry as I did just before because of this transformation card and being reminded that we did have changes and in a journey here. So they are changing life and perhaps the ways. It wouldn't surprise me if this person is a fire sign, you know, or Scorpio. It could be Scorpio as well, because, you know, Scorpio is a water sign, but it feels like water that's on fire, doesn't it? Okay, so tell us more. How they're feeling. Healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. So they could feel like this is a healing relationship for them. Leave the past behind. This person is in change at the moment. They want to. I feel like a relationship with you would be completely different than people that they've been with before. Very different. This is perhaps why they want you so bad. It's this person, they want you bad. They do. Effort and gifts. So they want to make an effort and they want to get you something meaningful for you. So bring you a gift. They feel like it's good timing that your paths have crossed. Doubt and fear, but they're kind of worried about this. Now, it feels like your paths are already crossed and perhaps it wasn't great timing. I'm getting that it's good timing, but it's not. So it might be good timing for them to make a change in their life that you've come along, but you might have instigated a change, Or you might have come into their life just as they're making this change, and then they feel like it actually would have been better if I'd have met shells a little bit later when I've already made that change. It seems to me like you might be an integral part of that change. It's weird. Good timing, yet not good timing is what I'm getting. What do they want to say? You deserve better than me. Yeah, I mean, this person, they're going through change, but it's obvious that they've not been in the best energies in the past to me. And they don't feel like worthy. They believe that, yeah, you deserve better. I abandon people to make myself feel important. This person hasn't been great in relationships, to say the least. But they feel like they're going to be different with you. Here's the thing. Twin flame. That's not necessarily a great sign either, you know, because a lot of twin flame teachings out there, I wanted to say garbage, has been about dysfunctional relationships. Very, very dangerous to be talking about dysfunctional things in relationship and say, oh, this means it's your person. Like, hell no, it doesn't. Anyway, I feel like I can be my true self around you. And you're the first thing on my mind when I wake up in the morning. So I'm thinking about you a lot. Water under the bridge. The past self, it's water under the bridge. This person feels like they've changed, or they're in this stage of change now. Can you trust that? Have they really changed? Are they going to be ready for a healthy relationship for you? Is it going to be more of the same? Are they just kind of hopeful that they can have a different kind of relationship than they've had with other people? Is it even possible? Let's find out in that deeper dive. Well, if that sounds like it is your story, could be a story, want it to be a story, you might want to get that deeper dive for even more. I think this is going to be quite an important one for those of you that are resonating with this. If you do, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. It's 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now, and it's an instant watch kind of a thing. You do need to type your email address in very carefully. Get that wrong and you won't receive it. Now, the email, it might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your spam, junk, or promotions folder. Do check those places. In that email, you will see a link to the crystal, flower, and the shell. Click on the shell on your device that you can open PDFs with. In that PDF, amongst other things, you'll see a picture of a video, and when you click on that, if it doesn't take you right away to a video, just try it on a different device, and it will. So thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to click like. Before you click off down there, click that subscribe button if you're new, and leave a comment. That'll get you an entry into that prize draw for a free reading with the end of the month. As we'll get in that deeper dive as well. Oh, it's just 11:11. As we'll get in that deeper dive too, if you get that, that'll get you entered into the second prize draw as well. So 2 chances to win a private reading worth 160 Australian dollars with me by getting that. Well worth getting in that draw to win. But if this is where you're leaving me, good luck with all of this. If you're coming with me to that deeper dive read, then I'll see you in there very shortly.